Howdy guys, it's Itskirby here. God, I really didn't was expecting to do this, but I'm gonna do this while I'm getting the cars from this week, or for this week. Uh,
Welcome back.
if you guys can't tell, there was really no videos the last couple of days, if anybody actually really cares, but I just kind of want to talk and explain to why I'm being gone, why I haven't been uploading, why I kept like a good schedule and everything just went to crap.
Turn left.
Life has not been easy lately. I'm not gonna lie about that. I will admit I am a high schooler, and I just figured out today that my high school is gonna be half and half online, half not. So obviously
In 400 yards.
mental health is in the
Turn
ditch
left.
because, you know, me and my buddies, we really can't go out and do the stuff we want,
Turn left.
and, you know, I'm not going to be able to see them
yards.
all the time like I could if we were in school, which absolutely sucks. Ugh, smell dinner coming up. Woo. But, back on the subject. I've had so much issues in my personal life, it's not even funny.
At the
I'd rather
Take the
really
second
not get
exit.
into it, but these people, I'm not going to call anyone out, I'm not going to say anything. They're they're trying to bring me down, which absolutely sucks. They're the reason I've really lost like my religion, lost a lot of good friends, a lot of good relationships, a lot of good friendships. It's because of them spreading rumors, talking, and just making me look like a bad person when I'm trying not to be. They see me as a white Republican, and that's kind of the thing now, that I'm a racist and all that, which is completely BS. It's stupid. These people have gotten me into many issues, but I'm not going
In
to talk
400
more about
yards.
them because,
Turn
frankly,
right.
they have made life very hard for jobs, very hard for a bunch of stuff because of the rumors.
Turn right.
But we'll get. I don't want to talk about them. Politics. Holy crap. Kind of gave up cars for a bit to kind of work on it, work on my point of view, and trying to like get everything the way I want it. Which the people that have made fun of me, they've been making fun of me since 6th grade. Hell, maybe even 5th grade. Yeah, about 5th grade. But since the world that we're in today, they have found new labels to put me as, which absolutely sucks. But my political view, I'm trying to keep it off of YouTube.
Turn left.
It's hard. I don't want to get into my view. I just want to say I'm registered as Republican, but I do my own independent thinking. I believe we should be back in school. I mean, yeah, we could try masks for a bit, but we're not learning jack crap sitting at home on our video games all day and cheating on our online stuff. Which, I mean, that's the reason why half my county hates me. I've stood up to bullies. I've used fact over logic. I used fact and logic, and made sure that I'm just looking for the good. I'm like the good for everyone. And also, these guys, they just don't understand what I'm talking about, and they don't see it from my point of view. And then they also make fun of me, so I can't really get a word out half the time. I really gotta move on to these bits. But let's talk about the other stuff. Like why I really haven't been uploading. Well, one of my buddies online, he is, you know, pro drifter, all that. He's always kept me up to date with a like Forza update, stuff like that. But basically, he came out, and a lot of the news has talked about has been very saddening. News one, our community is dying, obviously due to Forza, you know, and the new Xbox and all that coming out. We are not receiving another Forza game.
I've been looking forward to
which
this
I don't
World
really care. That
Championship
just
for
means I get
ages.
to work on the
think you'll
cars I
enjoy
like
this
in
one.
this game.
What am I saying?
But
Of course you will.
uh, it means nobody wants to see this content, which sucks. I mean, I'm also trying to find a car while doing this. This is really hard. Which that's absolutely sucks, because more and more of this community, I feel like, is growing out of the car games and is trying to grow into, you know, actual cars. And that's getting me to my next point. Real life cars. What is that looking like? Since about a year and a half ago, I've probably driven over, I want to say, a good 300 miles. I don't want to say 300. Maybe 100 to 200. I don't know. But I've been looking at cars. Obviously, I don't. One rumor that has gone around, I always say I'm a Kirby, but I'm a broke Kirby. Which, if you guys don't know, that's what the Kirby name originates from. I'm my last name is a rich family, but when you're the cousin that really doesn't, you know, get much attention, it's hard to really go by it, and, you know, you get called it about every day, even because this is my nickname at school too, that and Drift King. But you know, I didn't even have to buy a car and stuff. You have to earn that. A bunch of idiots gave it to me, and I'm like, I mean, you guys over here doing power slides and stuff, you know, I'm doing nothing, so I guess I get DK just because I'm automatically better. I don't know. But so money's been hard. It's originally I was kind of relying on parents, because obviously the plan was to get me a car like right after I turned 16, which, darn it, brutal, which did not really go to plan as well as I thought it would, because one, my mom, she's been needing a new car. Her car is about reaching as many miles as my truck, my hand-me-down truck that my dad gave me. So we decided to get her a new car, and she was like, okay, we'll wait a few months, get enough built up, and then we will, you know, go find you a car. And I just realized I'm at 84%. I'm just cruising. But so me and my grandpa on the hunt constantly. We have found plenty of amazing cars, but the little thing that, you know, kind of affects the whole world, and is the reason why I'm in this crappy situation, Corona. Yeah, so that hit us pretty hard with, you know, everyone being out for about a week. That hit pretty hard, just pay cuts and stuff. And then also with the fact of me trying to find a job, I've been declined from several jobs. I think I found an on-off job. I don't know why it's on there, but it's not ideal. It's something to get me money. It's moving tires instead of burning them, which absolutely sucks. But I mean, I gotta do what I have to do for money right now. That's legit and not awkward in any way or weird in any way, because I know freaking the idiots that listen to this are gonna take that out of terms and all that. And which in the beginning I'm like, oh, I wanna focus on YouTube, which that really did not work out. So it's very hard for someone like me, a young creator, you know, try to get up in, you know, this world where like someone could have 1 million subscribers and you don't even know who they are, which absolutely sucks, because I want to make my scene into the car world, but I want it to be real cars, me learning, me driving, and that Mercedes messed up my mind severely. but it is just so hard with everything right now. Just uh, friendships and stuff have been broken very severely. I've lost way too much. I've built myself up from a place where I had no friends and thoughts I would rather not talk about, but I have finally built myself up. I've made myself happy again. I've made it to where I can't win this race because I'm talking. I've made it to where I've got some friends that actually support me and are real and are not fake and gonna use me and then drop me a couple months later. Which all this really just sucks, because when you got so much people, or so many people that give you so much hate, have spread a rumor around your community saying that you're a bad person when you try not to be. Like, you never cheated on anyone, you never said anything rude to, like, I wouldn't say rude, I would say, like, completely bad that it would hurt someone too much. The only time I really done that is when someone has talked crap to me because they heard one of these rumors. But that's about it. When I first tried, being nice. But since my religion and stuff has been cut off from me, it's just sucked. And I know after this video has come out, I'm going to get so much backlash and stuff for it, but I don't really care. Just, I got a feeling I need to have some kind of voice. I need some kind of voice. Because obviously Instagram and all that, with people with all that hate on me, I can't voice my opinion. And it's not even my political view I want to voice. I want to voice what, like, I think is, wrong with my life. I want to voice and, ask for help, but I really can't. But, I mean, I've found people who help, like, good friends that, frankly, I wouldn't give, a second thought to make sure they're my friend again in another life. But all that, I'm hopefully this week, I don't know, I've trying, hopefully this week the car plan will go through. Last week I got screwed out of a 68 Mercury Cougar, which absolutely sucks because it was the perfect car for me. I wasn't going to, do a drifty boy or anything like y'all expect. I was actually going to make a champ car out of it because, frankly, I really want to do champ because Formula D, that's always where my heart and stuff's going to be. I'm going to do, like, different series and all that, the small little drift series here and there. But I really want to get into racing. Prove myself that I'm a good driver. Not even just to myself, prove to others that I'm a good driver. It's really hard because, in the place that you were born and raised, that you're not going to get that there because the only thing you're going to get is hate and cheating from other drivers. We'll say there's been a lot of that. A lot of people lying to get me into issues. But, oh crap, I hit my mouse. But, I gotta forget all about that. I'm going to try to work on my future. Like, I've saved up enough to where I can actually get a project car up and going. Obviously, it's probably not going to be, 100% my dream, but it's going to be close. I just got to keep trying and going, and I keep hitting my mouse cord. But it's so hard in this world today, and I'm just wanting to make this as an update and kind of as, like, just a talk that, like, just know that in this world we're more separated than ever, and some people think a certain race should be put in front of another, or a certain community should be put in front of another, when really you should just be, like, it's good to help others, but you gotta make sure that, you know, focus on yourself, make sure that you're gonna make it, make sure that you're not, you know, dumping your money and stuff into something completely BS, and, you know, just make sure that you learn history, and make sure that you don't make mistakes that others have, and learn from that history, and keep that history around, and make sure, you know, we don't fall from it, like something like that. But you just gotta work on yourself. That's it. And it's hard because you can, if you're in my situation, you can just sit here and talk these words, but then when you go and try to put them into play, you really can't. It absolutely sucks. But I hope people have more motivation than I do to get up, get going, make sure that you're going to make it. You know, if you're like me in a situation where you really only have about 2 to 3 people actually believing in your dreams, and you've been afraid to tell the rest of your dreams because of other people putting them down and all that, it's hard. So I'm just, it only takes one person to believe. I mean, you never know. There could be just one person in the world one day who has a random religion, and it turns out that religion is true. And it just takes only one person. And if that one person is yourself or someone else, it just let them just work toward that. As Shia LaBeouf said, don't let your dreams be dreams. God, did I just really quote him? But I'm just going to say, I'm going to cut it off here. This is like a review thing, you know, just a rant, really. Talking about what's going on, just trying to say, I'm trying to block out all the hate, all that. Know that I'm going to try to make a comeback to YouTube. Speaking of comebacks to YouTube, I do want to shout out Caleb and his buddy. Those guys are making Call of Duty. Lucifer on YouTube. You know, they're doing trick shots and stuff. But I'm going to come back if plans work out this week, which I'm praying to God they do, because it's much crap that has just been shot down to me this year. I don't need this. If I can get this going, guys, it's going to be amazing. And I hope you have a good day. And remember, hey guys, it's Itskirby here. Your day's been terrible. It's K, because Itskirby is here to make it good again. With some weird motivational speech and weird update. Bye!